That would be insane.
Okay.
But we've got the double duelist still in.
They're keeping it. It's going to be the Phoenix. So, I mean, Tasteless can breathe easy because we don't have mirrored compositions.
But we got that Phoenix down. I love that. I was about to say before they clear this up here, is Jin going to go with another unusual comp? I love the fact that PRX, they have their own approach to the game, and they're not changing. And so this is going to be a fun one. I'm just looking forward to getting into this match, man.
I mean, the big question now is Talon. Obviously, plenty of tape on Paper X, running this Phoenix on the map, running this double duelist.
Yeah, they're going to have a pretty aggressive stance, the both of them, I would expect. We did see the agent lineup, so a little bit more standard on the side of Talon. So some of these teams we all have, and I think that setting the tone will be very important, you know, because as friendly as these guys are, once it comes to a competitive match, all bets are off for that friendliness, and it's really going to come down to who can get that momentum going. As PRX are beginning to push on to the B site already.
Yeah, I mean, but they should be very well aware that this has been given up for free, right? Nobody in sight, just a nanoswarm to try to buy time, so they're going to stick the plant right away because they know that this means there has to be a flank coming. There's no way you retake the site without that.
As already the shots fired here on the ramp, going all the way of PRX and pushing through. The nanoswarm is Forsaken to pick up a second kill. As Zip Boys will get one, but he is alone. And I don't take out the run it back, as divided they are, as trying to get this defuse off, but pushing in is Forsaken, picks off two. And right here in main, they are just spraying on through. Pat does not have a chance, picks off one, and that is all that he will pick off. A couple of guys Forsaken able to line up the operator kill as Pat picks up one, but lurking in art is Mindfreak. The Seeker's gonna spot him, and that will be enough as the site is cleared out. Fox not looking the right way.
I think that was a dink, but just through the wall as well. Okay, so a little bit of information on both sides, right, on what the... But as Destiny would have it, they're not going to align just yet.
Sprayed through the wall, not going to get too much. Garnet's still on full health, gets the run it back as Forsaken on the site, not expecting him, and in the backside, something gates one. As Jing from the top, going to pick up two, and holds on to the site for Paper X.
Oh, a nice timing from Jitboys to swing as he expects that they're going to wait for the Astro utility to come out, and now back down to a 1v1. Jitboys only 62 health.
It's gone 6 seconds. He will get the plant down. As the one-on-one commences, Mindfreak has been so insanely clutch. Only has a Bulldog, though, and he's going to get one tap by Jitboys with the clutch 3 in a row.
Either be closer, slowly walking out, and Jitboys uses that against them. Even this right here, the timing to swing as the Astro Star starts to come online. I mean, I'm sure it's frustrating from Alex's point of view. I can't blame him, but yeah. But I was going to say just constantly check when he even gets the kill. That's a cherry on top.
The bonus operator kill. At least onto the guy who's operating, you could say. So that is going to be huge for Talon now as the spike is maneuvering towards the site where only Mindfreak is. Does have this cosmic divide and a couple of stars down.
All right, Talon heard this though, but he's just a second faster into his own nebula.
Now, it's going to buy a lot of time, but the lockdown is coming in. The rest of the team from Paper X is on the back of the site now, though. They're in position for when this push comes in.
Oh, no, and the spray as well. Paper X buying so much time. It really has to come down to Cruz, but they even expect the potential flank.
And the run it back. Here comes Sing onto the site. Spots Fox and denies, but Pat's going to pick up one. He's holding down the site. Picks up two, make it three now. Doesn't have his gun out, and he just gets his head taken off.
Yeah, and a great setup from Talon. They expected potential pop flash here. One person hiding behind, or two people hiding behind that nook. As you see, Garnett's just kind of drawing the attention. Now, Mindfreak, he's been very patient, both the previous round and this one. He knows that there is this chance for that rotate over from Talon. They've been using the map very widely. The only thing he doesn't know about is the fact that Jitboys is here already in Art Room. So if he only gets one kill, it's not going to be enough. He's got to take out the entire main force.
Well, Mindfreak may be able to get two. He dodges the flash, and he gets a third! Mindfreak is just on fire right now. As Jitboys, meanwhile, he's not going to get the kill as he waits a little bit too long. And Forsaken is just able to swing on him. Paper X, a statement made in this round.
Oh, now Jit Boys, he waits because he wants as much time and information as possible. Cruz is on the other side. You can't blame him. Forsaken just swivels. But man, we said Mind Freak, he had one job, but it was an absolute mountain of a job. And he does it swiftly. They've now done their job of Talon has to waste time picking and choosing. If they go to A, Mind Freak is still there. We still can buy time on that side of the map. Now Talon, they're the ones who have to choose, and they have a lot more to clear. They don't know where the Jet and Phoenix have gone. You see them carefully checking, but it looks like their movement eventually perhaps wanting to go over to the A side, given all the utility that they heard on B. No.
Oh. And they're running out of time. They're going to have to rush into the B site, but Paper X reading this, they're sending Forsaken over to A, actually, and the lockdown is on A.
Oh, the bait works perfectly. Cruz won't get the kill. However, the plant will go down, and the lockdown now wasted.
Well, that cove was interesting, but it's going to allow them to get the plant. Or maybe it should. The spam is coming through as bunch of trade backs here. Jing going to pick up 2.
Oh, but a terrible post-plant position. Both members stuck in the back of the site. Can't win the first duel.
Can't win the second. Forsaken
out mid. Then they had spent too much time. They had 0 information on A, so rather than going there, plant someone for the lurk, and then go for B. If Cruz had won that battle, you know, against
should be able to lock down at least one of these rounds, you'd imagine. Something also gets his head taken off on the way out, mid-dash, as Jit Boys is unhappy with the way this has been going on. Meanwhile, Forsaken.
Yeah, he's stunned up. He stayed too long to fight that.
It's still being held. It's held. Oh, no, they're going to take him out. Jit Boys gets the kill through the smoke as Mind Freak with 2 is going to be taken out as Cruz from Link is going to be able to.
But they also use that little corner in the back of sight safely to their advantage. Forsaken perhaps relying on that himself, but he's going to have to exit. Oh, he doesn't have time.
Doesn't have time. Garnet's not going to give him the time. Savai will trade one back. Cruz got to get aggressive as he's on fire. Jing going to take him out. It's now in the smoke. Poking out his Patty's got a shorty, but uses Bunsvik, going to put up the wall. Brings out the Vandal, but the flash is there. Everybody's flashed.
Shorty not reloaded. Oh, Pat, he's out of bullets on everything. Oh, Jing.
Oh, man. Jing finally going to take him out. Now, meanwhile, the spike is ticking away.
Box. Oh, he has the opportunity.
Oh,
he gets
free.
At least one of them.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Looks like Cruz is going to, no?
Oh, he went back. Yeah, that's why he went back to spawn. Just traded out for that Vandal. Now, Jit Boys, if he's holding this with the operator, you got to imagine that the ideal scenario for Talon is to go to B. But I wonder if no one pushes out, because you have Cruz joining him, do they try to aggress here onto A main? No, it's just going to be eventually a B hit first. Now, it's at the 1 minute mark, so they do have time to rotate if they want. I like the timing here from Talon.
Yeah. Gonna flash into the site. Not really spotting much. Mind Freak, when does he peek as the turret gonna cover Jit Boys, who's holding onto this operator still. As the push, meanwhile, coming in onto the B site. In he goes onto the smoke. Garnet's on the site. But so is something. He peeks out, doesn't get the kill.
Oh, he thought he had it, but Garnet's is still flying all over the map. He's still alive.
Oh, the shorty, no, he's gonna pick up the kill. He's in the smoke. Down he goes. Pat with the Phantom is able to hold it down. He's got the Judgment down here as well. And now in a fantastic spot, Forsaken has to make some noise. Pat gonna take him out. This Mind Freak, okay. He's gotta do this with 11 health just to hold on.
Oh, it's so much. But if he could do it one more time for Paper X.
Oh, he's going out. No, it's not gonna happen. Talon will come back. They take the lead and they take the map 13-11. No overtime required.
Well, call him the judge, because Pat's been raining down judgment here throughout the entire map. So many times he was able to cycle through that ultimate, and we got to remember, this map started 0-6 for Talon. What a retake here in favor of Paper X. And the positions, they can only hold on to Garage, but even then, you have Fox constantly watching behind.
In goes Jing. He's able to pick off one, but traded. Yeah, Talon in the smoke as someone's up in the sky. Something as the...
Oh, no!
Oh, no, he isn't able to hit the shorty shots, and down he goes to Mind Freak from up top. Paper X holding on to their lead.
Wow, and something with a great sacrificial updraft up there, drawing the crosshairs of 2 people, actually, and that allows them to continue. Hasn't checked Forsaken just yet.
Oh, clean.
And they're not in the site yet. They haven't been able to push. They don't control Heaven either.
Oh boy, now they're just getting ransacked here on the site. Something picks up an operator kill, and only Fox is able to get the 1 here for the side of Talon.
10 seconds left.
Oh, and, I mean, yeah, Jip Boys will get a kill for his troubles, but the rest of us see him already taken down for Talon, especially when we know what PaperX can do when they sit in the driver's seat on the attacking side as Divide just gets 2 kills in a row.
No shots, not a single one landed. Finally one through the smoke. Is going to take him out as Fox. Once again, between a rock and a hard place. He's got a 4K, but look at it come out here. Something with the 180 no scope, I guess. I don't know. That was just,
here's the thing. A lot of people were saying after the first map, you know, maybe PaperX just disrespecting Talon a bit too much, but then you see plays like this, and you can't blame them. They just feel that they are supposed to be the stronger team, the better players.
Shorty.
Spike planted.
Well, there's a lot of smokes to hide in, thanks to the pit.
Oh, pops out, doesn't commit to it. He's back into the pit.
Yeah, but Pat's actually going to get a kill over onto Jing as well as he's trying to exit the site. Something does find one for his troubles, but they still can't find the Viper. Oh, Cruz in a shorty battle takes the risk here.
They got him.
Now, they were doing this to set up the flank for Fox, but there is a little bit of suspicion on PaperX's minds, but not in time.
Not in time. 3rd round taken by Talon. And 9 as well look for kills almost as PaperX.
Well, I think Talon kind of wants to bait that, though. They're trying to close the distance, and they still cannot finish a single kill with the 2 shorties that they held on to.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Pretty straightforward for PaperX at the end of it. And,
Okay.
Oh, come on.
Wow, what a read.
Yeah. Sometimes you just, oh no! Poor Jit Boys in the bonus round.
Yeah, we've seen the crazy comebacks happen before. Don't need to tell fans otherwise. I mean, all sorts of things can happen here in Valorant, and of course now with the rifles in hand, Talon, we'll see what they can do. They are
okay, Jit Boys holding on here barely on the B site, gonna force them out as, okay, another kill in mid. Interesting.
Yeah, Talon's movement this round looks great. Right as soon as he hear the strike coming in, it's actually going to be Garnett countering the hard entry from PaperX with his own flight path to shake up their crosshair. Provides time for his teammate to get the kill. Now, we don't know about Forsaken. He's already in. Oh, but now he lets himself know, and we can see it in the mini screen. Now everyone really hunting him down.
Pretty literally everybody. I mean, they're all looking over there at the B site. So now it's Jing. He's going to reveal himself too. 1v5.
Well, Talon, if they can chain together these flawless rounds, that would be one way to make a incredible, miraculous comeback. Oh, PRX, they just have to get enough time for their Viper to return to them.
He's going real slow, too. That's the first hit from Forsaken as Garnett on the backside here. Something gets a knife in, but traded back and a lot of action in main. The Seekers are out.
Oh, but the Seekers will spot him. Something he now knows he needs to buy even more time. He's gonna get one!
It's huge, and Jit Boys again, he's left alone.
He knows Heaven. Gets one kill.
Needs one more. There's not enough time. He has to hold it. They have a pretty good read just because they're able to trade out of a main. So now they look behind them.
Well, they have to commit to this now. You suspect it is coming in from Dish because of Fox and because it's a raised composition, oftentimes an easier entry from that high ground. And so it's been emptied. Now, part of it, PaperX surely suspecting the Rolling Thunder that is online for Pat. Pat correctly saving that for the retake, or against the retake, rather.
Yeah. Gonna be waiting all the way back on Dish to line that one up. It's taking a little while.
This is all just to buy time. They just need to buy time enough for the Rolling Thunder to do the job. Garnett gets very scratched up.
Shaken again, and he is pissed. He is looking for kills as the Rolling Thunder comes through.
Divide.
Meanwhile, in the back of this is 3v1. That will be the defuse for the side of PaperX.
Paper
just sprayed down.
Well, what's happening is these two teams, they brought Southeast Asia straight into the heart of Seoul in this match. The chaos will not stop. There's the orbital strike. Talon not a concern that they can hold on to this site.
The peak handled very nicely, but the Molly should be able to, okay, it's gonna buy a lot of time. Yeah, and he's not gonna have enough. With the Molly on the ground, Divide has to run away.
But
Another round.
it is kind of crazy that Forsaken is the one kind of just sitting here on his own.
Yeah.
He has no way to gain intel. He has to keep watching all these angles. He has no idea, by the way, that there's 3 members over in B Tower.
Oh, no. He's about to be caught off guard here, potentially.
Well, it could be the other side, too. That's the thing. Oh, it's going to be Forsaken who loses that. The coin flip there, the timing not in favor of him.
Yeah. And Talon get a free walk-in kill and a plant. And they have total control of Arcade. There's like no doubt in their mind that they have control of this site. So Paper X, they're gonna come on over and see what they can do, but this is looking pretty Talon favored.
Yeah, there's trap wires on both sides. I think the guiding light maybe might have tagged one person as well. On top of that, they had cleared sewer with the Trailblazer, so now they plant Pat there. No chance for a lockdown that clears the entire site. A well set up crate here for Fox.
Oh boy.
No chance for a retake.
No.
You have. Well, I mean, they didn't have the guns, so they challenged, but something just trying to fish for whatever he can here at the end. And Garnett.
Revenge. Even though he will not get his rocket back. That's okay. Neural Theft is in, but Devi is still sitting on top of this lockdown.
Yeah, but they have to understand that it doesn't break it anymore with just the Aftershock. You have to be able to shoot it, and he cannot. So Jit Boys, yeah, Jit Boys is caught, but here's the thing. They thought maybe it was going to be right at the edge, so Paper Rex, they're instantly striking back. The spike eventually does get planted.
Oh, but something he throws at the ult immediately goes down. You got to throw everything into this round. Mind Freak 1v3. I think he made some noise there.
Yeah, his position, you see the pings coming down. No reason for Pat to overpeak this. He can just be the bait. Oh, a nice hide from Mind Freak, though. And Jit Boy's reasons, he understands we just have to wait for the spike tap.
He's going to hold for now. The Molly does. Okay, he's on half. He's got some time here if he can hit both. Oh, but the spray comes up.
Lost on the side of Paper Rex as well. And because of time, because they'll have to wait another 20 seconds for that Brim Smoke, Paper Rex says, well, now we can't fight for that section any longer. However, they leave an insurance plan in the form of Devi. He'll be able to at least get the rotate, but that's only if the spike goes down.
Let's see how this goes. Forsaken's got to enter here. Mind Freak
on
the other side.
Paper Rex wanted to fake it, but they get spotted by the camera, so now they just have to rush into the site. Jit Boys just wants to stay alive.
Yep. Forsaken, let's see it. He's going to hit it. As not able to transfer it, but he's got some allies that do the job for him. Something picks up 2, and they will be able to get this spike down.
Now, even if Forsaken hadn't gotten that initial kill, which was very impressive, the real deal here was Mind Freak, right? I mean, the main force had already gone up to Arcade, but he was still holding it down. That looked real risky towards the end here for Paper Rex, but Jink doesn't miss a shot.
This is pretty huge as he tries to hold it, you see, and
that third kill was the possible, especially with an operator. I mean, he can now trade that out for Jit Boys' Vandal.
Out of charges. I mean, Pat gets 1. Let's see, he's been clutch in the past as they are beginning to push on through. Something comes in here in Arcade.
Oh, using the Rolling Thunder as well, trying to save the orbital strike for another time.
Foxes, though, and oh, Cardin nearly able to trade that one back as Fox is alone now against Somali. He doesn't have any hope in the world, and he will.
Talon now, this time they purposely fake it out themselves to take a different position on the push out. Paper Rex hasn't quite spotted Garnets, but they hear the Aftershock, so they say, okay, it's more focus again. It's minimum 2 people, if not 3, with that Brimstone. Let's go to A again, and Jit Boys, can you hold on to this?
That's the question. Camera's taken out. And they're going to pop out here. They got the cage up, and now Devi, though, he is sneaking in behind them.
Flash by his team for a little bit, but he spots Fox first, and the crossfire begins.
Jit Boys, though, he's going to reveal them. He's got the spray. He takes out 3. And Talon are holding on by the skin of their teeth.
Cruz does not need to greed, but here's the thing, Devi understands that he's now on the hunt to even the numbers. He knows that it has to be coming in from him. Recruits already wins the battle against Jing.
All right, it's up to Devi. Let's see what he's got.
Spotted.
1v3, sees the barrel, and he's spotted and taken out. Garnett's going to take him down, and Talon, they have a chance now as they take down their 9th round. And Freak.
And surely they expect Devi again. Surely. He swung with the dice, but he doesn't get a kill. He has no idea. Devi's good for 2.
And that is game-breaking. Devi clutching it out there on the side of the smoke. This should go the way of Paper X now as Devi gets a 3rd, and that's gonna do it. Jing locks it up as 13-10. An electric victory for Paper X here on Fracture to close out the series.
What a showing here from both teams, really, but Paper X, that final round, able to close it out for Paper X 2-1. I think Talon deserves a big round of applause, but at the same time, Paper X, as much as they were shaken up, they're able to put their foot down, focus back up, and prove that W Gaming still has its place here in VCT Pacific.
Yeah. Well, this series absolutely delivered, that's for sure. A lot of the times on Mondays, we get these crazy close series, which is great because we only get one series on Mondays, so gotta shore up that somehow, and we oftentimes do. So thank you to both of these teams for providing us with a really